Yo, yo, yo. It's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. We outside catching a little bit of the cool little weather. It's all right today in H time, man. What's going down? Trying to get a little, keep the blood flowing a little bit. Y'all know how we do. Let a few more people get up in here. We'll get it started. We ain't tripping on the donations, but we need the participation. Y'all come tap inwardly immediately. We might have somebody join today. We'll see. We'll see. Shout out to Trill Academy. For sure. We outside with the Trill Academy podcast going down. We're going to be on there next week. Turn it up. Turn it up. Oh, yeah. Nah, that's for sure. We finna get it started. We're going to cover a few things today. Antione Massey being captured in Holly Grove. Then we're going to get some more into this Jim Jones stuff, and I think it's about a wrap on that. After the day, there going to be too much more to talk about. Really, it's really not no more, but just one little thing happened. We'll get into that. Then it was something else I had put up on there, bro, that I forgot about. What was it? Let me tell you what the other topic was I had up in there. It was something I had seen. You know, stuff be going on all day on the regular. Oh, man, I just saw the weirdest shit ever. Hold on. I can't even show y'all. Yeah, that's weird. That is weird. That is weird. Hey. Oh my God. This is crazy. This is crazy what I just seen. I'm not even going to speak on it though. Because I really don't care, but it just, yeah. Okay. Y'all get active and turn us up. Hit the like button and all that there, man. Boy, Deion Sanders got his own gas pumps at his house. That's live. That's a stunt if I ever seen one. Pretty sure some people who got that, but just seeing the nigga show it. Hold on. What are we looking for? I'm looking for this other, whatchamacallit. Hold on. Oh, okay. Nelly checking Ebro. And that'll get us into a more political discussion towards the end of the stream. Hit the like button, turn this up Saturday evening, man. There's no sports going on right now. People still getting their stuff done on Saturday, kicking it with the family, kicking it with the kids, just relaxing. But I don't got no reason to be out like in the mix like that. We'll still pop out and do something. I went out last night, kicked it with my kinfolk and stuff like that, but no sports on. I don't even feel like, hey, man, I got to push myself to really get up and go out nowhere or pull up to no spots to catch no games or nothing. Ain't going to be too much going out during the week. So we here. Let's turn it up, man. We got to talk about Ebro trying to push the narrative on Nelly. And Nelly checked that nigga in real time. And I'm glad he did because that's how these Democratic shields and these Democratic vote blue no matter who mentality niggas try to do. You know what I'm saying? He checked them in real time. So get on that nigga. Let's talk about it, man. Shout out to everybody who at work on the graveyard. Shout out to all the supporters, everybody that's working right now, everybody that just went into work. Gas stations, we be posted on the block doing the streams. So gas stations, people that's gonna be at the bars and the restaurants, they be the cooks. I got a lot of cooks that watch the channel. What else we got, man? Everybody that's working, man. Everybody that's working, machine shops, truck drivers, ambulance, hospitals, all the stuff, man. All the stuff. Let's turn it up and get active. Doctors, for sure. So Antione Massey was caught yesterday, man. In Holly Grove. We know that's obvious. I didn't say it in my video, but that's where Lil Wayne is from as well. Lil Wayne put Holly Grove on the map across the world. A lot of people first time hearing Holly Grove, New Orleans is gonna be through Lil Wayne, so he made it very popular. I've actually been to Holly Grove before. Rest in peace to my guy Jamelis. Actually brought me to Holly Grove to do an interview with him. So shout out to Jamelis. That was 2020. Right before we went on lockdown for the pandemic, I was driving across. I drove from Houston to New Orleans to Mobile, Alabama to Atlanta doing interviews. And one of the places I stopped at 7th Ward. And I can't remember if he's from 7th Ward or 9th Ward, but I think we did the interview with 7th Ward with my boy Zoe with the Flow out of New Orleans. And then we went to, I ended up going to Holly Grove and interviewed my boy Jamelis. Then I went to Mobile, Alabama and pulled up on my boy Ayo Kaseko. Shout out to my oil field workers too, man. No. Dog just asking, he was asking for help for anybody that he thought would check it out. Dog was asking for help from anybody that he thought that could, maybe assist him in any way. His back against the wall. He fighting cases in 2 different counties or parishes in Louisiana. That's called parishes. He got a alleged rape case, alleged, I think it was kidnapping. He supposedly has an affidavit when the girl is going to say, like, he got an affidavit with a girl saying this stuff is not true. I want to say she got arrested as well for even assisting him afterwards. Total of 15 or 16 people arrested for assisting escapees after the fact. 16 people total arrested on top of the 9 that went back in. So that, yeah. 25 total arrests. And they say there's probably going to be more to come. They're going to try to get Antoine Massey to tell on who all helped him. They like, bro, you was eating somewhere. You was staying somewhere. You wasn't moving around. Somebody had to do all this stuff for you. You wasn't going out to grab food or nothing like that. Yeah, I don't think it was the social media that took him down. It's the fact. I don't think it was nothing to do with social media. I think, bro, to be honest with you, they got a tip. They got a tip on them. It wasn't the social media that took him down. It's the tip. So he put some trust in somebody or somebody seen him. I'm going to go with because he was at a duplex. Bro was at a duplex in the cut, meaning 2 houses on 1 lot, Airbnb. Somebody knew he was there, got word he was there, said, hey, man, I want action at that 50 bands. They telling it directly, not true. If you running from the police, talk to my guy Nana, true, you should not be on social media. That's a fact. You should be out of sight, out of mind at all times. But I guess he went with his move because he feels he has a chance to come home regardless. No matter what, he will have an opportunity to come home. Like, that's just what it is. He'll have a release date. So he looking at it like, hey, man, while the whole world is watching me, I'm going to talk to the people directly. And shit, the people got out there. People got behind him. He looking at it like, hey, bro, any help, I'm going to get caught one day. Because he probably had no plans of leaving the country. And leaving the country is not as easy as people think either. So he ain't got no plans of leaving the country. He just like, hey, I didn't escape. I can't believe I even made it this far. Shit, let me capitalize on this moment while I can. Well, nah, it's 50K from New Orleans, but it's 20K from the FBI. So they're gonna do their research. It's a total of 70K. 50K from New Orleans, it's 20K from the FBI. So yeah, so I've heard multiple things about Crime Stoppers throughout the years. I can't confirm though. What I've heard is they they did also make it clear that they have to vet it. That means they're gonna investigate, see what type of information you gave. They're gonna see if you had any foul play in it. They're gonna see if you probably helped them out yourself. All that gonna go into it. Like, all right, what was your thing in this? And if you did anything for them, they ain't gonna give you that money. That's how they get on. Then I've also heard that they pay people in installments. That's what I've heard. It'll be nice for this person. It's messed up. Let me make this very clear. I wouldn't do it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I don't know how y'all feel. I don't know how y'all feel about it. Y'all let me know in the chat. I can't do it. I can't give somebody up for no money. It just ain't me, bro. I don't think that's. It's like I'm nah. I can't do it, dog. I don't care what the reward is. Nah, I ain't gonna lie though. See, I'm not even thinking about like turning you in. But if you a motherfucker that they say you didn't rape like 10 kids and kidnapping kids, then I'm gonna just beat your ass and then try to fuck you over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just beat you down and then somebody will call the cops on you. But I'm gonna fuck you up. That's what I'm on. I'm just not calling the cops so I can get some reward money. I'm doing that for free. It ain't about no reward money with that. But Antoine Massey, these other guys, man, the police got to do their job on that, bro. Straight up. I can't turn the man in for no money. Like my come up in life with financially in life, my come up cannot be, hey man, I turned this dude in the police and that got me some cash. Not to mention the amount 70,000, but it's no amount, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I can't even do like a million in that. The only way I can do it is if I talk to bro and he's saying, hey, bro, man, do that shit and bust it down with me. All right, now we got something. Hey, bro, I can use that lawyer money. Whoop to whoop, take it. All right, bet. Say less. We'll go turn the rest of the money in or make sure he get the money. Whoop to whoop. I do something like that, but nigga just, hey, man, I'm just finna sell bro out for a bag. Nah, I can't send no man to prison with that. I can't do that. I'm not doing it. Low key, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I'd have seen Antoine Massey, I'm not talking to him. I'm not having a conversation with him. But you know, money do slip out my pockets at times. I be losing money and it just fall on the ground out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That could have been a day where some money possibly fell out of my pocket on accident and hit the ground. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Oh, there's ways around everything, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you get the money, if they send you the money, I don't know how that Crime Stoppers work. But I'm saying, I'm not turning bro in. I'm not turning no nigga in that's running from the police, bro. I can't do it. You can't offer me no money for that. It's like 70,000, 80,000, 100,000. No, my nigga. No. Well, nah. I'll say this though. I hear you, Nana. I hear you. But if they can't trace it back, and he just say, "Hey, man," they just go want to know how you know. So that's the thing. If you a family member, and you the one that told on them, you're gonna have to tell them how did you find out. And if he didn't contact you directly, you know what that means? You have to tell on somebody else too. Now, if he contacts you and you family and you turn him in, shit, then it's whatever. You'll get that. But shit, bro, if bro sit up there and you heard it from another family member, they gonna say, well, how? Because they gonna want to ask, how do you know this? How do you know that Antione Massey did this? How do you know that's where he was gonna be? Because they want to know all that. They trying to take everybody down. So, yeah, I'm not the nigga. I can't do that shit, bro. It just ain't in me. I'm gonna keep it a band with y'all. I couldn't do it. Ain't no amount of money can make me send another man to prison. Ain't no amount of money can make me call the police on a man that I know he going to prison or nothing like that. I can't do it, bro. We grown, bro. We adults, my nigga. I done lived enough life. And I'm like, bro, God will work that out. God will settle that, my nigga. If you ain't out here doing no direct harm to innocent people and killing people innocently and playing with kids, bro, I don't got nothing to do with nothing going on, bro. I'm just keeping it 1,000. I'm just keeping it 1,000, man. I ain't got nothing to do with nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? $70,000 ain't nothing, bro. It ain't no amount of money that can make me do something that I ain't feeling. I ain't sending no brother to prison. Nobody, but I for sure ain't sending no brother. No, sir. Nigga grind up. Nigga find a way to get 70,000 if a nigga need it that bad. Ain't gonna be that. Like you said, he did, allegedly. But I'm talking about out here just harming the public. Whatever Broden did is whatever Broden did. I'm saying he ain't running around here like a crazed maniac, just picking random people and dogging them out. He be having stuff going on with personal situations. That's not that. So, like, quit looking for the reason for me to, like, say that I should have called the police on niggas. I'm not doing it. I don't care what nobody say. Like, I let God work that out. God will get it together. You know what I'm saying? So Derrick Groves, on the other hand, Derrick Groves has been not heard from. They have they're not telling us if they have anything on them. But from multiple reports from the U.S. Marshals, which is the feds, state troopers, they have not heard or seen him. They have no traces of him. So what they have been doing is basically harassing bro family. What they have been doing is harassing bro family. Now, he's down on multiple murders. Derrick Groves got convicted of those murders last October. He had not been sentenced yet. He had not been sentenced. So with Derrick Groves not being sentenced, it is, he was still at that jail. That's why he was able to escape. He ain't get sent to prison yet. So with him, there's a storyline. His grandmother had an incident where she was killed by a crooked New Orleans police officer back in the 90s, y'all. This is how crazy this world is. A crooked New Orleans police officer killed Derrick Groves' grandmother back in the day. So now, even with the family, Derrick Groves, he's looking at life in prison. He got found guilty. He hadn't been sentenced yet. if I'm not mistaken, I read that he hadn't been sentenced to his time yet, but he's got convicted of murder, so he's basically, everybody know he finna get life. His guidelines for his cases are life, but they hadn't officially sentenced him yet. Yeah, Derrick Grove's grandmother was killed by a crooked New Orleans police officer. I'm finna give y'all the exact stuff. Hold on. I'm gonna read it to y'all. That's why this story get deep. And the marshals and different police people, they been pulling up to Derrick Grove's family house. Now you know that their relationship with the police is already rocky. You feel me? Hold on. Hold on, yeah. We finna get it right here. Derrick Grove. And you can look at this on the internet too. They have a whole documentary on it. Derrick Groves is the grandson of Kim Groves, who was killed in a notorious murder for hire plot in the 9th Ward in 1994. The DA said she was 32 years old, mother of 3, when the hit was ordered by the New Orleans Department officer, Lynn Davis. So, yeah. Said he was convicted in October of killing 2 people in 2018 and later pleaded guilty to battery of a corrections officer. Yeah. So Lynn Davis, that's the crooked cop that killed his grandmother. He's still serving time right now. The crooked cop that killed his grandmother. Lynn Davis is a former New Orleans police officer. He was convicted of depriving civil rights through murder by conspiring with an assassin to kill a local resident. He was also convicted of drug trafficking charges. Let me tell you, I forgot why they said he had killed her. She knew too much. She had saw something or knew something. Basically, he was trying to cover his stuff. Yeah. Crooked cop, man. Let y'all hear some of this real quick. If it play. Let y'all hear some of this real quick. Y'all turn it up and hit that like button too, man. We ain't tripping on the donation. We just need that participation. Go move over here to Jim Jones in just a second. Comprehensive search layers. Let me know if y'all can hear this. Just a few clicks, Kim Grove. Homes with a low flood, fire, heat, wind. His grandmother name was Kim Grove, y'all. Kim, my bad. It's in an area that's Kim Grove. Or just plain noisy. Silence. Silence. Everyone will sleep soundly in a community with a lower sound factor. Want a better search experience? Homes.com is the home search you've been searching for. Yeah, this whole movie, you're going to see movies about it for sure.
President Biden commutes the sentences of 37 federal death row inmates, instead giving them life in prison without parole. The White House said the president believes America must stop the use of the death penalty. Biden left only 3 people on federal death row. Dylan Roof, who carried out a mass shooting at the Mother Emanuel AME Church in South Carolina, Boston Marathon bomber Dzhokhar Tsarnaev, and Robert Bowers, who was convicted in the mass shooting at the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh. Among the inmates affected is Len Davis. The former NOPD officer was convicted of ordering the killing of a New Orleans mother. Tom Trong looks at why that case became so notorious. Kim Groves was 32 years old when the mother of three was gunned down on the streets of the lower Ninth Ward in 1994. Just before the killing, she celebrated her daughter's 12th birthday. I'm the daughter of the late Kim Marie Groves, who was assassinated by the New Orleans police officer Len Davis. That was Jasmine Groves in 2020. At that time, former New Orleans police officer Len Davis was still on death row after a jury convicted him in 1996 of civil rights violations in the murder of Kim Groves. During the trial, prosecutors used video and audio recordings of Davis meeting and speaking with an FBI agent posing as a drug dealer. The undercover sting, dubbed Operation Shattered Shield, was targeting police corruption within the NOPD. Here's Fox 8 legal analyst Joe Responsi.
Len Davis was the poster boy for all that was wrong with the police department back then. And there was a lot wrong with the police department. A lot of people got indicted, including him. And there was a dark day in New Orleans when this occurred.
Part of the prosecution's evidence was an FBI wiretap, which captured Davis ordering a hit on Kim Groves.
It was one of the most chilling things you could ever experience or hear.
Before she was murdered, Groves went to the NOPD's Internal Affairs Division and filed a brutality complaint against Davis. A short time later, prosecutors say Davis sent the order.
As I recall, Len Davis was all up in the middle of all the drug dealers. She was going to give information to the government about his dealings, and she had to be eliminated, and that's why he called her a hit.
In many regards, Len Davis, who the community called RoboCop and the desired terrorist, came to symbolize the dysfunctional and deeply troubled NOPD of the 1990s. In this era of podcasting and YouTube, that time and that name live on in infamy. And just a short time ago, Corey Groves, the son of Kim Groves, issued this statement saying, quote, "My family has been living with the nightmare of Len Davis for over 30 years. I've always wanted him to spend the rest of his life in prison and have to wake up every morning and think about what he did when he took our mother from us," end quote. Len Davis is now 60 years old and is being held in a federal prison in Terre Haute, Indiana.
Well, there y'all have it. Yeah. Heard it with y'all own eyes right there. I mean, saw it with y'all own eyes, heard it with y'all own ears. NOPD, it's something that went on. Yeah. This is crazy. Judge just ordered no bond. But the police and the feds have been going to Grove's family house, his aunt. They've been going to different family members, interviewing them. I did that video the other day. They've been going to family members of Derrick Grove's house, like questioning them and trying to get answers out of them. And they like, man, we don't know nothing. We ain't had no contact with them. We ain't dealt with them. They did arrest his girlfriend. And the thing is, everybody that's been assisting them, bro, they've been giving some of them $1 million bonds. Some of them is getting $1 million bonds. Some of them that have arrested them is getting $1 million bonds, bro. So, oh, you good. So he gonna get a whole new case now. Yeah, I don't know if everybody knew that story. I might do a video on that to enlighten everybody, man. I might drop a video on that to like let everybody know what's really going on. I guess we can really move on, man, to I guess we can really move on to the other stuff. We ain't gonna know who told on them. It's gonna be secretive. Unless a family member come out and tell us. Unless a family member come out and say, hey man, this the only person that knew about this. So he had to be the one to tell. Unless that right there happened, shit, we ain't gonna know. Just telling y'all the truth. We ain't gonna know who told. They gonna keep it confidential. I don't even know if they gonna come back and tell us who got the $50,000 reward. Think about it. If you told on the nigga, do you think you gonna come put it on Front Street? Now, if it was a serial killer, a person that was out there just killing random innocent people every day, them motherfuckers be like, yeah, we'll come out. Yeah. We'll go ahead. Yeah, I seen them. Say, nah, I got to get them off the streets. They would be proud to tell that. By Antione Massey coming to the internet, Antione Massey built a fan base. He built a support group. He has supporters now. He has fans now. You gonna look like damn, bro. You did legal work. You helped the police solve a crime, but he won a lot of people over with that video. The original charge, I don't know. Probably getting added on to this running. That's about 5 years, maybe 5 to 7 years. Just from the outside looking in, breaking out of jail, then running. That's probably about another 5 years added on. So we gonna see what happened, man. You know that first video he made? That first video bro made, that nigga was only 3 miles away from the jail. When he made that video, that nigga was 3 miles away from the jail. It was a 10-minute drive, 10 to 12-minute drive. But they ran, though. They ran across the freeway. Who knows how long he was there before he decided to leave. Yeah. So let's move on, y'all. Real quick. Y'all turn us up, hit that like button. I need everybody in here to participate. We ain't tripping on no donations. And to my Patreon supporters, we are figuring it out. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm going to try to find a way. I got to sit down and mess with it, bro. Patreon is not a platform that I've been using, that I'm familiar with. So I have to go really sit down and do my homework on it now, I thought it would just be super easy to upload. I got to figure out what file the videos need to be in and everything. YouTube, I got that mastered. Like, I could do YouTube by eyes closed, man. Like, I could just go. I could pull up, shoot, record, crib, camera, cell phone, whatever, stream, all that. But with the Patreon, the formatting and stuff, the way it works, it's a little bit different from what I'm gathering. But what I do need to figure out, I do want to refund the people that paid that money. I'm going to figure it out, y'all. I'm going to get y'all the bread back. Had a few supporters shoot some bread through. But the videos, I thought the files was uploaded, and they're not. I put the video in there for the post. I had put 2 videos that I just tried to put another stream. Because I would have put a few videos a month on there. It's only going to be $5, y'all. Patreon is only going to be $5. I've been trying to get this Patreon started. Just get myself there mentally to do it. Damn, I just heard like 6 gunshots. Y'all probably couldn't hear him. Though. It was like 6 gunshots because I was talking. You hear them gunshots? Yeah. So we'll figure it out. Yeah, salute to Joe Budden. He running it up, man. Joe Budden running it up. Yeah, y'all couldn't hear it. I heard it, though. But, hey, we're going to figure it out. It's going to be $5 a month. And once again, It's not by force. You still getting all this content right here. I'm gonna put some of the streams on there. Some of those streams while I'm talking raw and uncut and cursing, I'm gonna be putting them streams and just going through different topics. Them streams gonna be going on the Patreon. I'm gonna shoot them live. We'll put them on the Patreon. Then I'm gonna put videos on the Patreon just completely exclusive to the Patreon. I'm gonna have several videos that gonna be on the Patreon, topics I didn't get to, or deeper dives on topics. On Patreon, you can be raw, you can be uncut. You ain't got to do all this other stuff. You ain't got to filter it. You can just pop it how you want to pop it. But I need 50 likes right now, though. If you ain't hit that like button, hit it, man. Like button is free. We'll figure it out, though. Nah, I appreciate the support, man. Appreciate the support, Will. Appreciate your support, Will. We just outside walking real quick, getting a little sweat in. Jim Jones. Let's get to it. Whoo, Jim Jones. Good week for you, I guess, if you want to call it that. Let's call it for what it is, man. Jim Jones has made a fool of himself these past 7 days. Because it started circulating Friday. For the past 7 days, he did the interview Thursday. It picked up steam Friday. For the past 7 days, Jim Jones has been looking like a fool on the internet. And it's not because of his opinion or him saying, hey, I'm confident. And as a rapper, hey, Nas got his career, I got my career. I'm still gonna always say I'm the best rapper. Nigga, I don't care what nobody say. You gotta have that confidence in yourself. But salute to Nas, man. Salute to Nas. Even if you don't want to say salute to Nas, just say, hey, Nas do what he do. Hey, in my lane and what I do for the culture, I'm the number one nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that might get clipped up a little bit. It might get spread around a little bit, but can't nobody feel a way about that. Even if they do, it's not going to go crazy. What made it go crazy is Jim turns it into, I'm more influential than him. I got more numbers than him. I got more Billboard entries. I got more singles. Nigga, I'm the nigga, man. I'm the dude they talking about. All that stuff was proven to not be true. Then he goes in it more when he goes on the Shannon Sharp podcast. Mind you, he posted like 4 or 5 he posted like what, 4 or 5 Instagram posts. Four or 5, calling dudes old and trying to make this an age thing. And like I said before, man, for Jim Jones, bro, you're 48. So that means when you was 25 and 26, so Jim Jones is 48. Jim Jones said he signed his deal in 03. So that was 22 years ago. That was 22 years ago. Be 48 now. That'll be 28. That means he was 26. So that means, Jim, when you was 26, it's dudes that are 41, 42 right now. They were 18 and 19 years old when you came out. They were the young niggas. You was a young nigga when you signed your deal. 26 is young. So when you signed your deal, those guys that were 18 and 19 and 20, those are the guys that's 40 right now, Jim. You're not at the beginning of your 40s. It's not like, hey, I'm 40 and everybody that's talking about me is in their 40s and they're older than me. No. You're 48. So that means, and you're finna be 49. Jim Jones is about to be 49 years old next month. So with him being 49, that means that, bro, when you came out, your demographic and audience was teenagers to dudes that was You know. So the dudes that was jamming you for real is like mid 30s to mid 30s to early 40s right now. Mid 40s. And then some was your age. You had a bunch of 24, 25, 26-year-olds at that time that's the same age as you that was jamming you. And you had dudes that's older than you that was jamming you. What Jim Jones is trying to do is paint a narrative that dudes that are in their 40s don't know music, or dudes in their 40s are washed up. No, Jim, that's not this era. Hip-hop has grown. The guys that are 40 now are the guys that grew up with hip-hop. It's not the same as back in the day for Jim Jones. Like, back in the day when hip-hop was first fresher and newer, the people in their 40s didn't want to hear rap. It's like, man, cut that shit off, man. You had certain ones that did. You had a lot that did. You had a lot that rocked with it that was in their 40s. A lot of black people. But most black, people was on their soul and their R&B and shit like that. It's on their Marvin Gaye type shit. So you're trying to make the guys that's 40 now be that same crowd. Jim Jones, the people that's in their 40s now are the people that grew up listening to hip-hop before y'all deal. You got to think, nigga. Hip-hop started getting mainstream in the 80s and shit, in the 90s. So you signed your deal in 2003. Jim, you need to know this. Hip-hop was already global for multiple years, nigga, before you came. Before you even signed the deal. So the people that's the same age as you, they grew up listening to Nas and they listened to you when you came out. I'm one of them niggas. And I'm not 40 yet, Jim. I'm not 40. But I'm a nigga that listen to both. And I'm telling you, you crazy. Everybody I talk to that's not 40 yet, Jim, saying you crazy. I got homies that's 45. I got homies that's 46. I got people like dudes that I'm cool with, associate with, and everything that's 42, 43, 44, 45, 47. You feel me? All that shit. And they all saying you sound crazy right now, Jim. All of them. Just keeping it a band with you, brother. I'm just keeping it a band with you, bro. I don't want to lie to you. I don't want to sugarcoat it to you, Jim. It just is what it is. Appreciate the support too, man. So you got to know this. What's-it-called came in 96. This man is on a 30-year career. Nas came in 96, right? Finna be on 30 years. So for the people who don't get it, he's saying Nas is irrelevant. And what he's trying to do is make viral seem like it's an accomplishment. Jim Jones, that don't work with me. And I'm a Jim Jones fan. You can't make me think that going viral is some type of milestone. When he's going into these interviews, he's trying to make it seem like, well, he ain't viral. I made him go viral and he's not relevant. No. Anybody can be relevant. If Nas wanted to be relevant in what you think is relevant, because relevant means, hey, I'm in the mix. I'm around the hot artists. I'm at the award shows, or I'm at the summer jams, or I'm doing the podcast interviews, or I'm posting on social media. Nas don't even post on social media. You always making yourself be seen. You want to be on social media, that's because that's your lane, that's your brand, and there's nothing wrong with that. But everybody don't have to do that. Nas don't have to do that. As in, the ether that Nas laid down. Oh, Nas was 9-1? My bad. 95. Illmatic dropped 9-4. Okay, bet, my bad. Illmatic dropped 9-4. Nas was like, what? That nigga was young as hell. So Nas, while you was doing this campaign, this anti-Nas campaign, and this how the world worked. This how God worked. While you was doing all that, Jim, the cake was already baked. As Nas posted yesterday, he just opened up a resort. He's part of a team. Let me read the exact stuff what Nas just did. If somebody don't call me about the UFC, I'm probably not gonna watch it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Let somebody call me. Let me go to Nas. I might do a video on this. Nas ethers Jim Jones without saying a word. Nas, that'll be good, yeah. Nas ethers Jim Jones without saying his name or responding. Yeah. Let's go to it. I wasn't even gonna do it, but I probably gonna have to do that video. Hold on real quick. Let me look it up, y'all. Let me type up the info. I want to get the write-up on it. Okay. Well, he had already joined it. Okay. Nas partners with casino to spur economic development in Queens. Hold on. Oh, he had already been did this. He did this last year, but I guess it just finally came into fruition. Nas had been did this deal. Nas had been did this. It says, if a license from New York State is granted, the casino by developer Resorts Wild is expected to be one of the world's largest at 350,000 square feet. Nas wants to bring a state-of-the-art casino to his home borough of Queens. On Thursday, February 29th, the rap legend was on hand to unveil the $5 billion vision for Resorts World's Adequate Park in Southeast Queens as the company hopes to win a license from New York State to break ground on the project. If granted, the casino is expected to be one of the largest in the world at 350,000 square feet. This is an ambitious project that will give new opportunities to the hardworking families who call Queens home, attract top-tier talent, and build up the next generation of leaders. Nas, who has partnered with Resorts World to help promote project in a statement clearly with this project, the world is ours. Yeah, that's ether. That's ether. Nigga, you talking about my influence. I'm putting oh my bad, bro. I'm putting billion-dollar deals in my hood. What are we talking about? I'm putting $1 million deals in my hood, man. What are we doing? Nas, what are you doing? I mean, Jim Jones, what are you doing? Yeah, it's dope that I like what Jim Jones do though. That's what's crazy, but what you trying to make it compared to another man for? Mind you, Nas just started a tour today or yesterday. He just started a tour. In 5 years, Nas has 3 albums he dropped. They all went top 10 on the Billboard. He won a Grammy. Nas had been Grammy nominated 16 times, and he just won his first Grammy in 2021 for Best Rap Album with King's Disease. Right? Okay. 2023, which was only 2 years ago, Nas sold out the Garden by himself. Nas sold out the Garden by himself. Nas can go to any city in this country and say, I'm going to have a show at a venue here tonight, and it's selling out. You can't sit up here and say irrelevant because people look, see, Jim Jones is focused on the internet, my nigga. Going viral is not a milestone. It's not a milestone. Too many people have went viral for dumb shit and bullshit. And Nas hasn't went viral in a while because he chooses not to. Nas has a gang of viral moments. Nas got a damn, Nas has a restaurant in Vegas, if I'm not mistaken. Nas also invested in Ring Cam early on. Nas also has his own production company with Mass Appeal. He's a part of that. If you didn't know, they had signed Dave East. Just keeping it a band. So your whole argument, Jim Jones, is not that. Talking about you more relevant and whoop-de-whoop. Nigga, you pulling out $50,000, Jim Jones. Nigga, I just did a deal worth $1 billion. Come on, Jim. And I'm a nigga that grew up with Jim, nigga. I keep telling y'all, let y'all know. Jim Jones' music is good music right now. His music sound good. Even going back to like, nigga, I was on that when he dropped that Hell's Kitchen. Jim Jones' music is good right now. It's no doubt about it. The music is quality, but Jim, it's levels to it, bro. It's levels to it. And you can't, what he's trying to do is make the importance of viral. That's some young, immature shit, because real people know, bro. Like, going viral don't mean a goddamn thing. And you're not going viral for good reasons. It's never in a point in time where you want to be going viral. That's never going to be cool. Man, I want to go viral for looking like a clown right now. Nah, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. We need 50 more likes, too. We need the participation. We ain't tripping on the donation. So I had somebody that wanted to come talk to me about it. I ain't going to say bro name. He an artist in the game and stuff, but he might be busy or tied up. I shot him the link to come speak his piece. He Jim Jones guy. Let me get on this other phone real quick, y'all. Hold on just a second. Hit that like and turn us up. I got to switch over to this other phone because this phone about to die. Hold on. Hit the like and turn us up. We going to this other line real quick so we can keep it going. Got one more topic I want to do. Turn it up. Hit that like and turn it up, man. Nah, for real. Shout out to D Will, man. We gonna keep doing this for real for the culture. For the culture, man. It's for the culture. We'll get out here and do it. We popping it how we pop it. Do anybody in here want to defend what Jim Jones is doing? Do anybody on here want to defend what Jim Jones is doing and what Jim Jones is saying? Is there anybody on here that wants to defend Jim Jones and what he's doing and what he's saying? Does anybody get what he's saying? I don't. It makes no sense in the culture. But I know in this world we live in today, you could throw you could throw whatever at the wall and try to see what stick, because certain people, they looking for it to stick. And let me tell you this too, bro. When it comes to the culture, keeping it a band, the culture has history behind it that dates 72, 73, bro. So a lot of people want to make it seem like hip hop is this thing where dudes just woke up one day and said, hey, we finna do hip hop today. It's not what happened. Hip hop is a spin-off and evolution of many cultures, many lifestyles that was going on in Black America already, bro. From breakdancing, performing, art, fashion, just what Black Americans do every day. Just is what it is, bro. Rock and roll, blues, disco, jazz. Niggas is just the influence, right? So when you get older, you start to realize, well, where did this come from? If you saw the movie Sinners, it painted the picture. Hip hop is even dated back to juke joints. People going together, having parties, having a good time. People jamming music. At that time, they were jamming disco or blues and what came to be disco, blues, and rock and roll. Vibing out. That's what was going on, the juke joints. The juke joints elevated into lounges and clubs and everything like that. People been partying with DJs forever. People been partying with DJs forever. But they used to have people playing the music live too. This stuff had been going on. Just keeping it 1,000. So when it comes to hip hop, somebody that's 22, they have a right to their opinion. Somebody that's 21, they can tell what artists that they tell you what artists they like. They can tell you what artists that they grew up on. But you have to know, well, hey, bro, if you only 21, nigga, you done missed artists, hundreds of artists who had a prime, who had an era. And what you see in today probably wouldn't even made it in that time, where it was based on lyrics, it was based on skill, it was based on just being authentic and being yourselves. See, there's so many eras to this game, you can't water down the old era. And I might have been even guilty of that stuff at one time in my life, but now I know, like, bro, like, they making these lists and stuff. Who making these lists? These dudes that's making these lists of who the best rappers is, like that top 50 list in New York. Like, let's keep it a band, bro. This is why you don't let young people even try to tell you about the culture, especially ones who don't come from it. They got lists. I seen a list that Complex put out. Complex, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. There's a list that Complex put out. 50 top rappers in New York of all time. They have Ice Spice on that list. They have Cardi B above. Cardi B, y'all, the person with one album who don't write her own music, they have her as a better rapper than Cool G Rap. This is a fact. That's why I say these outsiders and these people that ain't educated, or you not even old enough to speak on this culture, man. Keeping it a band. Raekwon is beneath Cardi B on that list. Are you serious? Hip hop didn't start in Jamaica, my nigga. Shut up. What started in Jamaica? What is in hip hop that comes from Jamaica? Knock it off, bro. There's nothing. Everything that was here is what created hip hop. Nothing in Jamaica, bro. Jamaicans didn't even sound like Americans. So how do we come outside an American and Jamaica influenced us to do what we do? Come on, bro. You got to just stop it. It's okay to do what hip hop is, bro. Hip hop is an American thing, bro. It's a Black American culture. Knock it off. You can't name one thing that nobody else that we took from another culture and said we finna make this hip hop. Tell me what that is. You know that though. You already knew that before you typed that, before you said that. We not giving nobody no false credit over here, bro. It's not going. It's not happening. You gotta let us know what we did. Tell us what y'all did. Here we go. Somebody said FFBAs. How are we dividing y'all? Y'all been dividing from us. Y'all come over here and rep y'all countries. So what's the wrong with us? With us saying we Black Americans? See, I'm gonna be real with y'all. You know, it's a lot of niggas who are ignorant to the factual information before we move on. There's a lot of niggas. And when I say niggas, FBAs, they've been told how to think by the white man. They've been programmed how to think. And they would rather fight you than sit back and take the information in you're trying to feed them. They would rather fight. There's a lot of niggas like that in America. They would rather fight. You see, you know what we kill you at right now? You say FBAs. Well, why are you in FBA business? Why are you watching FBA platforms? Why are you not in your own lane? Why are you worried about nigga business? Why are you worried about what FBAs are doing? Why do you want to be in FBA conversations on FBA ran platforms? Fuck are you talking about? Saying we not doing nothing for the community? Nigga, we done did it all for the community from day one. We done did it all for this country of America from day one. Can you name the war that Black Americans, FBAs, haven't fought in America? Let me know what country or whatever country you're from. Name the wars that your people fought in America. Okay. What war we ain't fought in? Okay. What part of the economy have we not contributed majorly to building? Okay. And I'm talking about physical, I'm talking about spiritual, and I'm talking about knowledge wise. Name the landmark, the anything that makes up the American landscape that we haven't contributed to or built. Can you name that? If you can't, don't ever tell me nothing like that again, bro. What part of the economy do we not make up today? We contribute to every economy. Every culture eats off of us. You understand? Every culture. Every business structure, we support it all. From food to restaurants to fashion to shopping, housing market. We spend our money with everybody. We never gatekeep our dollar. We don't even gatekeep our culture. Yeah. We don't let y'all tell us how to think, man. Shit different over here, bro. You can't sit around us. You want to know why? You want to know why it seems like you always on the losing end of an argument? Because you will be on that losing end of an argument if you go against us. Because all we have to do is speak the facts. Just say it is what it is. We did build America. We built the colleges here. We built the structure here. We built the homes. The cotton industry made up majority, a very, very significant, important part of the early building of the country. What we talking about? We laid the ditches. We cut, nigga, we did it all. We worked on the railroads. Now the Asian community did come in and work on the railroads for sure. That's a fact. All these industries, crops, all that, bro. Yeah, the younger generation, they don't care. They gotta live enough life, bro. And if they gonna gravitate to it, they gonna gravitate to it. My job as a person with a media platform is to just get the facts out there and speak the truth. My job as an entertainment platform is to get the facts out there, not just entertainment, but a media platform, a media personality, and a person that's from this culture. My job is to get y'all factual information that can be looked up, that is documented, dated facts. So knock it off. I'm not that person, bro. I don't hate myself. I love what we do as black people, and I understand my true value. And I love our value, bro. Of course, we got to make a bunch of improvements, but who don't? Who don't? Everybody got to make improvements, not just us. We do need to do better as a people, but no, bro. Y'all talking about we dividing, fam. When have y'all came over here and said we want to help our black Americans? Who said that? Who came over here with the goal to say, hey man, we over here to help out the black American community? Nobody did that, and nobody's asking y'all to. Nobody's asking nobody to do that. So it'll be different if we was telling y'all that. We haven't asked y'all for anything. Just like they want us to be the face and be the billboard for all things negative. We got to be the billboard for clout chasing when you got people like Liver King running around who pulled up on Joe Rogan and caught a charge. It's just seen as, oh, he's crazy. He's crazy. Oh, he's lost his mind. He's going psychiatric. He needs a psychiatric evaluation. But when the nigga do it, oh, he's stupid. He's a crash dummy. See what I'm saying? We don't get that crazy pass. Everybody else, they do something stupid, they get a crazy pass. We watching people in real time sell their souls for $1. You watching people like nigga Neater 22 and his wife, Lena the prostitute, out here with kids, and they're married and they're already millionaires. They've already made millions of dollars, and they're selling their soul for a quick buck that really is watered down now. They're never going to go viral for this stuff again. They're doing everything in their power to promote these garbage videos that I'm pretty sure, yes, she's making a bag off of course. It's the social media era. People are clicking. People are going to watch it. They have followings. He has the no jumper audience. She got the little audience she built. But let's keep it a band, bro. Nobody gives two shits about that. It happened the first time, it's over. You'll never reach that again. They chasing a high that they can never get. You understand what I'm saying? They're showing y'all exactly what not to do. That's soul selling right there. Selling your soul and moving without integrity is doing things that you know are frowned upon by the moral standards of the people that raised you, taught you right from wrong, and the things that, hey, you can't really justify other than, hey, this is for self-gain. Self-gain only. Self-gain. It's just simple facts, bro. Y'all ain't even thinking about y'all daughter. And this is why people always bring up y'all daughter. For I don't know if nigga Neater 22 and Lena the prostitute, they might not understand. Adam is a dickhead. Adam is an asshole. Adam is disrespectful. We live in a crucial world. We live in a crucial world. And Adam, you've left a bad taste, pause, in a lot of people's mouth. We know how this world works. They're going to brutalize her because of you. So you done really cursed your daughter twice, my nigga. You cursed her twice because of you being an asshole to the culture and the community. What you did was with this is you gave them bait. You gave the people bait. Vlad is nothing but a money-hungry bloodsucker who manipulates, lies, finesses, and he's a lame. Vlad is a 50-year-old lame, my nigga. He's another one. Vlad is an antagonist, and he's somebody who thinks that the world revolves around him, and he thinks that our culture owes him something. No, nigga, you came up off our culture. We didn't come up off of you. You just started putting money back into the culture 5 years ago. See, the thing is, you're not from it. You didn't live it. You didn't grow up with it. Did you participate in it? Yes. But we know what you side with first. These is facts. Let me move over here to Ebro real quick. Yeah. Adam 22, Crap Lord Ross, all of them. Vlad, anybody in that circle. Let me go over here to what Nelly had to say to Ebro real quick. Because Ebro's another one, another lost nigga. Yeah, Nelly just got on his ass right in his face. I know I seen that on some blogs today. It must be on Instagram. Hopefully this phone don't die. If this phone died, we just going to go without it. Hold on, y'all. Hit that like and turn us up too while we here, man. Hit that like and turn us up. Um, you know, Nelly making this, making a lot of the blogs. That let you know it's kind of a slow day today for people.
As you under fire, man. We've been talking about your political stance.
Hit the like and turn it up. Nelly finna check this nigga.
They've been had you under fire, man. We've been talking about your political stances out here. Oh yeah. You still on your pro Donald Trump stance? See, this is what I'm saying. What did you get pro Donald? What did you get pro? What you had was respect for office. Okay. And it's great how people spin narratives to things that I think best fit whatever they're against. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Instead of giving a brother the exact fundamental of what he did, what he said. Nobody's doing that anymore. Everybody's, if you did this, you're for him. And it's amazing how you could do something, but if you don't agree with everything that somebody does, which I plainly said that I don't agree with everything my wife does. So to be in a situation to where, no, I have respect for the office. This person does some things good. This person does some things. I never endorsed any person. They've been had you on the fire, man. We've been talking about. You know what I'm saying? I never did that a day in my life.
Damn, this bitch about to die.
I love our men and women that service this country. I've done things all around this country. I've entertained the troops. Nobody brought that up. I've stayed a commitment in my community. You know what I'm saying? And I have a beautiful black family. You saying? I've never did that a day in my life. What I did say is that I'm a military brat. I love our men and women that service this country. I've done things all around this country. I've entertained the troops. Nobody brought that up. I've stayed a commitment in my community. You know what I'm saying? And I have a beautiful black family. You know what I'm saying? I've never did that.
Y'all hear Ebro try to switch up? Oh, man, you know they ain't going to talk about that. Nigga, you brought the question up.
Women that service this country. I've done things.
They've been had you on the fire, man. We've been talking about your political stances out here.
Oh, yeah.
You still on your pro Donald Trump stance?
See, this is what.
See, Ebro called it pro Donald Trump himself. But Ebro tries to say, oh, man, you know they ain't going to talk about that. No, Ebro, you're not going to talk about that. Just keep it a bang. Ebro, y'all are a Democratic platform, bro. Y'all are 1,000% a Democratic platform. Y'all and Breakfast Club. Y'all are both Democratic platforms, Democratic shields. So when Ebro says these things right here like this, because Ebro's the guy that brought it up and said pro-Donald Trump. So Nelly like, hold on, bro, what you mean pro-Donald Trump? I never endorsed no president. This is because Hot 97 is a Democratic platform, y'all. Hot 97 and Breakfast Club. There's no doubt about it. Matter of fact, we'll make this a video in real time. That's what we'll do. Everybody in the chat, y'all gonna be in a real video with me in real time. Let's run it. We finna do a video in real time, how we do outside, in the front yard or wherever we be at. Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, out here trying to get a little bit of exercise in. Want to pop out real quick, though. We doing a live stream right now as well. But I had to come spill a real after I seen this all over the timeline today. With Nelly basically checking Ebro right there face to face on the interview. Now, I guess this must have dropped yesterday on Hot 97, but you got to listen to the verbiage and the word and know what's going on, because Hot 97 is a Democratic platform, y'all, if y'all didn't know. Just get that overstood. So is Breakfast Club as well, which if that's what they want to roll with, that's what they can roll with. That's their choice. But you called the man pro-Donald Trump, and he like, bro, I never endorsed Trump. I ain't never endorsed no president. Me performing is me serving, no matter if he got paid. He letting it be known, bro. I'm a military brat. My family in the military. I'm going to serve, and it's an honor for me to perform for any president who's in office. He said that already on interviews. He done made that stance plenty of times. But Ebro tried to push to some pro-Trump. And if you peep right there, when Nelly is telling them, oh, man, I do all this, they ain't going to talk about all the good I do to help it. They just want to go with this and try to make me be that. He's like, oh, man, you know, they ain't going to talk about that. Nah, Ebro, you didn't talk about that. You chose to bring this conversation up and make it that. And I want this to be clear. I know how people think. I know how people don't have their own mind. People don't read. People don't have any information. And when people have their mind made up in this day and era, you can't change it because they stuck on it. And they got to find the light. You can't force the light on them. As my stance was during the election, during the campaign, why are black people 1,000% committed to the Democratic Party? Now, I say that in a way of like this. Anybody can vote for whoever you want to vote for. Nelly, people was telling me the same thing. Oh, you on Trump payroll. You a Trump supporter. Hey, you a Trumper. Or you're really getting paid underhanded. And you're a sellout. You a coon. You a tap dancer. All I said was a lot of Democratic people that speak for the Democratic Party, a lot of Democratic supporters, they sit up here and they make this a black thing. They keep trying to use our blackness to say, if you black and you going for Trump, you a sellout. This is what the black people need to be. We vote blue no matter who, right? All I said was, hey, what has the Democratic Party specifically done for the black community throughout the years? Name me one thing that was done specifically for the black community. Name me one thing that was going to be done for the black community if Kamala Harris got into office. That's it. All I said is everybody can vote for who they want to vote for. That's your right. That's your choice. You're an American citizen. Can't nobody tell you who to vote for. But I said what we not finna do is make it seem like somebody is doing something for us and helping us specifically as black people. Something that's, hey, this right here is for black people. Y'all go get right. We finna help y'all out as black people in this country. We understand what y'all have been through. We understand the history of y'all lineage. We understand what y'all have been through in this culture, systematic oppression, racism, hate, all this stuff. To this day, segregation is only 60 years old. Jim Crow and all that. Slavery is only 160 years old. You understand what I'm saying? Been over here for a millennium. Ain't did nothing but contribute. I say, so why in the world do we have to give this party our vote every single time? And they try to make it a black thing. I said, no, if you want to vote for the Democrats, that's your right. And vote for them. Don't make it a black thing. Go read, go get the information from, and it ain't gotta be you ain't gotta be a Democratic or Republican. I just say go vote for who you want to vote for, but don't no party get to claim the black vote. That's all that I was saying. And this is what they try to do with Nelly right here, bro. This is what they try to do. And I just got to stand on it. That's why I'm speaking on it right now. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care about what nobody feel. Come with the name, call it. Come with the disrespect. I said go read the information and make the decision for yourself. Take race out of it. Take identity politics out of it. Take symbolism out of it. Because none of that stuff is what's really going on, bro. There is no president that's here for the black race. That's just what that is, including the Democrats. Obama wasn't here for the black race. Kamala wasn't here for the black race. None of them was here like, hey, man, and I guarantee you it's going to be people here right now that's going to be, oh, you this, you that, but they can't give you an answer. It's pathetic. Stop being pathetic. Stop being pathetic. Stop being pathetic, bro. And then if you coming at me right now talking about, well, what does Trump did? I didn't say that Trump did nothing for black people. But Trump is not running around here like he's the guy that's going to do this stuff for black people, and we owe him our vote because we're black, and trying to identify with us is like, yeah, man, y'all black, and this is what the black people need to be. Nah, bro. It is what it is. If you coming at me talking about Trump right now, you're letting me know that you completely missed the point and you're being willfully ignorant. Straight up. And I want to say this too. Black people are not getting deported anywhere. We're not getting deported. We're not getting sent out the country. This is our country. We've been here for half a millennium. A lot of black people were here before the Europeans came. They know this. They know this is our land. This is not a race thing of why people are getting deported right now. People are getting deported off the strength of illegal status. Illegal status as an immigrant. They're not legally immigrants in America. This is not a race thing. You got people from all races, all ethnicities or whatever, getting deported right now. Just know this. In this our country, nigga, we not going nowhere. They trying to do the fear-mongering tactics. It is what it is, bro. Just keeping it all the way 1,000, man. We straight. And it's niggas that still try to do the fear-mongering. You try to put the sense in the nigga head, hey, fam, you do know America is your country, right? Yes, we're not saying that the structure is not racist. We're not saying that America is not ran by white supremacy. It is. The whole world is ran by white supremacy, not just America. All these other countries are all under white supremacy. There's no doubt about that. There's not a debate to have with that. But what we're saying is, like it or not, America is our country. We was here before them on this land, and they know this. They know this. So it is what it is. Feel how y'all want to feel. I don't care who racist or not. He can be racist all he want to be racist. The truth is the truth. The truth is the truth. Bro, we had black Americans here first, fam. We had blacks that were already here. We had blacks that came from Africa. That was centuries ago. They are now in ethnogenesis, bro. That's why they're not African, my nigga. Our lineage that went through slavery, fam, they have none of the African culture. We don't have African culture. We don't have that culture. We have Black American culture. That's why we claim where we from, and we've been taught, hey, connect yourselves back to Africa, or just be this lost race, be this race and group and ethnicity of lost people. No, nigga, this our land. We created a culture here. We created a life here, nigga. We've done phenomenal work here. We have a phenomenal life here, nigga. We great. It's keeping it all the way 1,000, but we done though with it, man. It is what it is. Tell me what y'all think. Hit that like button to turn us up. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Yeah, dog. I might cut that up into a video later, y'all. Y'all just see me make a video in real time. We might cut that up into a video later. We'll see. We'll see. Just keeping this all the way 1,000 right now, dog. Beautiful night in the city. H-Town in the building. What else we got going on, man? I'm going to drop the link for a little bit if anybody want to join. We'll let some people join for a little bit. Hit the like button and turn us up, man. Got 15 more minutes. Get up out of here when the park closes. Ooh, a nigga back kind of sore. I need to go stretch and shit, man. Say the sugar cane fields. Bro say loving this. Nah, for shit show. We loving it too, man. We appreciate it. Hit that like and turn us up, man. Hit that like and turn us all the way up. Did I drop the link? If anybody want to join, that link is there. You got to type that in your browser. I got water in the car. I'm finna get some soon. Whoever asks, from the north, Greens Point, north side. Everybody kills each other. Don't work over here, Ken. Whoever you is, that killing each other shit. Murder's a human thing, right? Let me ask you that question. Is murder a human thing? Yes or no? Is murder a human thing? Yes or no? We do need to stop killing each other. That's a fact. But is murder a human thing or a Black American thing? Let me know. Because it seems like everybody only wants to focus on Black American murder. I thought people getting murdered all over the world. Let me know something. Let me know, bro. Is murder a human thing that humans do across the globe, or is it something that Black Americans do? Okay, human thing, right? So why is Black American murder highlighted as the most? Why is that? So why do Black people have to be the face of killing each other? You want to know why? Because the media focuses on it. The media gets into Black death and Black conversation and Black violence. Do y'all know that Black Americans are not the most violent in the world? Y'all do know you go to like Colima, Mexico, they have way more murders in Colima, Mexico than we do every year. You want to know why? Because murder is associated with poverty and lack of opportunity and historical violence. Detrimental circumstances. That's what murder is. Who gives a shit? Is murder exclusive to America? Yes or no? See, y'all want to make murder be an American thing to fit the narrative that blacks need to stop killing each other instead of saying humans. Because nobody else wants to accept the fact that there are other people across the country killing more people than Black Americans do. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. See, that's what keeps you from getting to the root of the problem. The root of the problem with murder is poverty. It's not exclusive to Black people. You're going to have killing where there's more people on top of each other and more poverty. So the more countries with more poverty, lack of issues, they're going to have the most murders. That's why in America, we have one city in America that's the top violent cities in the world. And that's New Orleans. And that was 3 years ago. I don't even know what the list is now. New Orleans, no, yeah, it was New Orleans. They was number 8 out of 10. We had one American city in the top 10 violent cities in the world, in America. So when you open up your mind, you will let them stop telling you, oh, okay, murder is not exclusive to America and it's not exclusive to Black people in America. It's actually going to go on wherever there's poverty at. The reason why Black people kill in America, because they're the ones that's in the most poverty. Why are they in the ones in the most poverty? You know why. Redlining, systematic oppression, government standards, government manipulation, government tactics. You know this. You know this. And I don't know if y'all do know that we not the biggest population in prison, right? Y'all do know that, right? I'd be shocked to say that Black people are not the most people in gangs in America. I'm talking about America now. I'm talking about America now. Everybody glorifies violence. But see, y'all want to degenerate and tear down and make fun of Black people for glorifying violence. But it's crazy because somebody else do some gangster shit who's not Black, you got respect for it. You see the cartel do a crazy hit. They over there killing their presidents and everything, killing their leaders and all that shit. You know what people say, hey, man, they the real gangsters. They the real gangsters. Like it's a badge of honor. We can praise this. Oh, they got the bricks. They got the dope. They the real trappers, man. We glorify all of these other countries' violence. Overseas, Putin and them, all the other guys, all these other people across the world, not just in the southern part of Mexico or cartels or the drug gang. People get glorified, and when gangsters be in Jamaica or Haitians, they get glorified for being violent as well. You hear their own people do it. But when we do it, oh man, y'all just dumb degenerates. You're just not going to be able to beat me in this conversation, y'all, because I'm speaking truth. I'm speaking facts. These are not opinions. These are all things that can be looked up. See, y'all come in here and want to argue opinions. Look here, man. I got a lot of ass beatings growing up, so I know how to differentiate the the two. That's the best discipline you can get is an ass beating because it makes you use logic and common sense. You know, I've been getting my ass beat. I was getting my ass beat growing up as a kid, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me because it made me like use my mind and think. and I don't have to fold on my truth or the truth. Reality is reality, bro. I was a lost nigga. I didn't have all the information at first. I was letting these people tell me how to think. I was letting these people tell me how to process factual information and factual data. I'm no longer that guy anymore. I think for myself. I get the facts and I process the facts as they are. I don't let people tell me how to think. I don't let nobody tell me how to think. I don't let nobody tell me how to process information. I don't let nobody tell me how to use logic. I'm going to use the real truth, the real information, the real data. Just know this. But I'm going to get up out of here, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button, turn us up. We most definitely got some more coming. More videos, more lives. The Studio 56 podcast. We will be back Tuesday if I don't go live before then. I got a couple of interviews coming up as well. Anybody in Houston? Who all in Houston right now? What y'all got going on? We had the June 27th day yesterday. I spit a little freestyle at like 3 this morning. If you saw it, I don't know. Who else here for H-Time? Any H-Time business? June 27th. They did something exotic pop. I think they did something at Social Junkie. I had heard shit going all across the city. Shout out to my boy King Hendrix Hendo. King Hendo. That nigga Hendo spit something over there at on his Instagram last night, was going crazy. They having a party over here tonight too. Shout out to Michigan. We fuck with that dirty glove, man. Shout out to Trey Williams. What else we got going on, man? Anything else anybody wanted me to speak on real quick? Y'all have a blessed day too. Everybody else. Stay on your pivot at all times, man. Most deaf. Tyson Williams. Shout out to Tyson Williams. What we doing, man? Anything else anybody wanted me to speak on? I'm rocking with y'all right now. Y'all let me know. Whatever else y'all wanted me to speak on up in the chat. I'm looking at the chat right now. Say Tyson Williams. What else we got going on, man? Peace. Shout out to y'all, man. I don't know who that is. For what? Why would I pull up on Adam 22? No point. He don't give a fuck. I'm grown, bro, so it's like no point of pulling up on him. Ain't nothing for me to do to him. Ain't nothing to check him about. He not gonna change. He gonna go back to California and do the same shit. I'm just gonna speak the real. That's my goal. My thing is this right here, y'all. I'm supposed to give y'all the information. Let y'all do what y'all do with it. MMA champion bet. We'll tell them tap in. We can do it. Shout out to Tyson Williams, man. Yeah, I dropped the one last night, man. Man, we got us a dick eater on here trying to get some attention. Yeah, bro, we don't even give it that much attention. We just speak the real. My goal is to give y'all the information and to somewhat just enlighten and raise awareness in my culture about how these people will pimp you out. Adam 22 is pimping niggas out. You just got to start back over. I'm not going to take this one down. I'm going to leave it up. It'll still be up. Hit the like and turn it up. Yeah, man, that nigga Adam 22 is pimping niggas out. He's using the American way, capitalism. I have money, I have resources that I know that these niggas need, these niggas want, and I will put them in bullshit. I will instigate. I will start drama. I'll sit back and disrespect them. I'll play with their manhood. Bro, it's modern day slavery, my nigga. Modern day emasculation. They used to do it in a physical form back in the day. Now they got to do it differently because Adam know them niggas up there, them gang members and shit, they'll beat his fucking ass. So he can't put his hands on them. He can't call them a slave. He can't disrespect them like that. So he has to find another way to do it. And then he gets to make money while doing it. Just keeping it a band. He sex plays on these niggas. These niggas know we don't do that shit in our culture. We don't do that shit in our community. These niggas come from real backgrounds, bro. These dudes are men. These dudes have been through the shit. A lot of these dudes he booking got real life issues on, but the capitalism is, hey, that dude needs some money, or he wants the money, or he can use what I have, so I'm gonna use him for what he got. I'm gonna use him for his name, his talent, his following, and his culture to come bring money and bring validity to my platform and what I'm doing. But in the meantime, I'm gonna disrespect him. It is what it is. And he don't have no morals. He don't have no integrities. He don't have no principles. He don't have to follow no codes or guidelines that we gotta follow. So anytime you go sit on that table, sit at the table with him, you disadvantaged. That's why I tell y'all when y'all go to these platforms, man, do your best to control your own narrative. But I'm gonna tell y'all, nigga, as an interviewer, you could always control a little bit of the narrative. Always. No matter how a person answer a question, depending on how you release the clips and the interviews, you could get some bullshit tied to a nigga name. Even by not answering questions. See, that's the little trick they do. Take it from a nigga that did hundreds of interviews. Say you got you beefing with a nigga, right? Adam or Vlad or any of these other bullshit niggas, it's the nigga that died or whatever, whoop-de-whoop. You tell that nigga, man, I don't want to talk about that shit. But he like, man, everybody want to know. Well, bro, I don't really want to talk about it. Well, then nigga say, well, man, I'm going to ask you. You just don't answer. But guess what that turns into? Such and such doesn't answer when asked about such and such murder. They still connecting you to it. You see what I'm saying? And that's going to get ran across the blogs, which is, yeah, you didn't incriminate yourself, but it still is on record now. He didn't want to give an answer on it. And then if you do say, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that, they're going to say, well, hey, why are you talking about it then? So it is what it is. All them niggas is be doing that shit. I do this, so them niggas can't piss on me and tell me it's raining. A lot of people, they know this too, but they just need that opportunity. So I get it. But then there's a lot of niggas who don't know. A lot of niggas that don't know. A lot of niggas that don't get it. I'm a nigga that get it, though. I'm a nigga that understand it. I know how it break down. I know how it work. I know how these niggas think. And now they done made the game so clickbaity that you have to do clickbait shit to even get somebody to click the video. So the standard got set. That's the gift and the curse. Yeah, it's good that, you know, the controversial stuff. Shout out to Mem Lee, Wise One. I think that's what it is. I appreciate that donation. Appreciate you. That's love. I appreciate that. So I just say, like, yeah, I'm in media. Do I use clickbait tactics? Of course. But I don't use false clickbait. Do I clickbait? Yes, there's a way to draw the people into the video. But clickbait got two different types of clickbait. It's the clickbait where nigga is blatantly lying, and when you click the video, what's in the title is not in the video, or they're pushing a false narrative. I don't do that. But I'm going to title the words and the headlines and the thumbnails to get you to click the video, so I'm baiting you in. But I'm going to give you the factual information, and I'm not going to lie to you. Not saying that everybody else does that, but they just look for controversy. And when you build your platform off of controversy, everybody else then to even be on your level has to go with controversy. That's why now, as Vlad, as one of the guys, Vlad is not at the top because he's just a great interviewer. Vlad is not at the top because he's the hardest worker. Vlad is at the top because he's super fucking controversial. And he was ahead of the game on some stuff, no doubt about that. Did Vlad work hard? Yes. Did Vlad bust his ass? Yes. Did Vlad sacrifice? Yes. Same thing with Adam 22. But they're not at the top because they did all those things. They're at the top because they don't give a fuck. They don't have nothing that pulls them back for doing anything. They don't follow no guidelines or no codes or rules of the culture. Ain't nobody holding them accountable for the shit they do and say. They not expected to keep it real. Can't no nigga do what they do. I don't care what no nigga from LA tell me, nigga. I'm a grown man. I know what it's like to be black, nigga. Nobody from LA is letting me come to LA and be in all these gangbang issues, even saying certain things, using derogatory gang terms. Man, niggas gonna be on my neck, nigga. That's a fact. That's a fact. And they know that. Because I can't even do it in Houston, nigga. Where I'm from. So I know niggas ain't finna let me come to another city. Could you imagine a nigga from another city coming out here and consistently stirring up a bunch of messy bullshit in between cliques and crews and hoods and street niggas every day? Fuck nah, nigga, you gonna get your ass, man, you gonna get your ass spanked. I'm speaking the real right now. But I'm finna get up out of here, man. Everybody on here, y'all stay blessed. Keep working, keep grinding, keep hustling. Yeah, he that too. He got the money. Capitalism. He got there early, made his money. Vlad been hating too. Vlad showed y'all his true colors. Vlad hates when he's not at the top. And Shannon Sharp is not that one nigga that, Shannon Sharp did something wrong or he did something wrong to Vlad. Vlad was mad at Shannon Sharp because Shannon Sharp turned up, and then Shannon Sharp also would not do his interview. And he felt that, hey, man, who are you, nigga, to come into my lane, nigga, of interviewing and doing media, and then you don't want to fuck with me. So what did Vlad do? He ran a hate campaign on Shannon Sharp. He ran a hate campaign on Shannon Sharp, nigga, for months. He counted Shannon Sharp pockets. Oh, and please understand, shout out to Joe Budden. Hey, Joe Budden, nigga, I hope you get $9 million a month, nigga. Hey, Joe Budden, I saw that come across because somebody spoke on that earlier on here. Joe Budden making $900,000 a month. Joe Budden, I hope you get $9 million a month, nigga. Run that up, nigga. Run that $9 million a month up. Cause that shit hurt niggas' feelings because they be, run it up, nigga. I hope you get even more, nigga. Hopefully by this time next year, nigga, you at least at 1.5, Joe Budden. We gonna keep it kind of whoop to whoop. But whatever he get, salute to him, more power to him, blessings, keep going up. I bet you when Vlad saw that 900,000, Adam saw that 900,000, that he getting off that Patreon, them niggas' hearts dropped, nigga. They hearts dropped. Adam been over there on camera trying to pocket watch Joe Budden for the longest, nigga. Adam been over there trying to pocket watch. How is he making money? How is Joe making money? I don't really know how they make money. He was even doing that with Wallow and Gilly. So when they see in real time, damn, I be saying all this shit about this nigga, and he making 900,000 a month, and he ain't doing no porno, and he ain't doing all this so weird, the demoralizing, demonic shit that I do, and it's in his culture. That nigga like, damn. That nigga making $900,000 a month by dealing with his team and his people and his audience. And he ain't running no blog page, really. He ain't do, and that's just his Patreon money. Who knows? Which I don't give a damn what he get. But hey, he got it. It's out there. We'll salute it, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Them niggas are sick about that. Let me get up out of here though. They sick about that, Joe Budden. Keep your foot on them niggas' neck. I know Vlad was like, dang, Joe get 900,000. He really is a big dog. Nigga, he doing 10 million plus a year off of Patreon, nigga. 10 million plus a year off of Patreon, nigga. Of course, taxes, but you know what I'm saying. 10 million a month. Nigga, we go, fuck, you know, you gotta do that, but nigga, we gonna do. That's off Patreon alone, nigga. I'm 10 million a month, nigga. I mean 10 million a year. They ain't even counting YouTube and no other paper I make. And guess what that nigga Joe Budden gonna eventually do one day whenever he decide to do it? Joe Budden can go on a 15-city tour across the country and sell out venues in every city. Vlad can't do that. Vlad can't do that. Adam really can't do that all the way. Maybe he can because he got so much popularity. I think Adam possibly could do it. And then he got so many other like guests that he could bring with him. I don't know if his core guest base does it now. Like, I don't think the people that he has is the people that Adam has as his core people. Now he can't do that. Now, when Adam had AD, T-Rail, Duno, Smack, and all of those guys, Adam could have, if he wanted to, which it'll be expensive and it costs money. You know, the profit margin might not be that crazy at all times for that many people that he would have to pay to bring and all that stuff. Adam could do that at that time. With this crew he got now, he can't do that. The crew ain't even stable. The crew going, niggas is quitting, niggas going to jail, niggas getting fairly indicted. Joe showed niggas how to do this shit. Joe Budden the one that inspired me to get on this YouTube shit, y'all. Joe Budden the one that inspired me to get in the podcast. And I always tell niggas, when they ask, I give y'all the journey. Nigga, it's Joe Budden, Nipsey Hussle, Money Man, the Detroit rappers, Massey, that whole Oakland and Bay Area sound at that time, just listening to them. They hustled them independent cities like Detroit. All of that shit was my motivation at that time to keep this shit going. But we here though, man. Y'all turn it up. Y'all turn us up and hit that like button, man. Hit that like button and turn us all the way up, man. Nipsey was inspirational because if y'all peep my videos, right? Y'all see I wear urban politicians every day? That come from Nipsey because he was wearing Crenshaw shit every day, the marathon every day. He was either going to be in a black tee or he was going to be in his own shit most of the time. So I fucked with that. That's why I'm going so hard wearing my own shit every day. Nipsey the one that had that me on that merch type shit like, yeah, nigga, make sure you do some merch. But just the music, the grind, the independent talk, the boss talk, the Nipsey was just showing you the marathon, nigga, get it out the mud, own you something, build the team. No, Charleston White is doing something that is lit to people who don't have a brain all the way, or they're just fans. Nothing wrong with being a fan of somebody, but Charleston White hasn't done anything that I respect. Like, y'all are the ones that celebrate low-hanging fruit. I don't. Like, I'm supposed to sit back as a man that is grown, that was raised right, and salute a dude on the internet making fun of dead families and dead kids and making fun of people's babies? No. And y'all want me to salute his boxing match? He's over there tap dancing for the same shit that he try to act like he stand for. You a tap dancer for Aiden Ross and them people, nigga. You they little house nigga monkey. Come over here, entertain us, monkey. Entertain us tearing down your own people. Yeah, go tear down your own people, little monkey. That's what he does. Nigga, you got in the ring with a boy that kissed another boy on camera. He recorded himself doing that. Now, if he would have did that in private, that's that man's personal business. Whatever a nigga do with his life, his love life, his sex life, that's your choice. Nigga, you on your own man. As long as you ain't fucking with no kids, that's you. But these niggas said, hey, I'm going to get on camera, press record, and upload myself kissing another man in the mouth, and that man has to be my brother. That's the ring. That's the nigga that Charleston White got in the ring and fought. Don't talk to me about that nigga. He ain't did nothing that nobody else ain't already did times 10, bro. Charleston White ain't did nothing that ain't nobody else that already did times 10. Keep it all the way a band, nigga. I don't give a fuck. He ain't did nothing that ain't nobody else that already did. Charleston White ain't nothing but a nigga that's gonna capitalize off of every opportunity, whatever can make him money at that time. Charleston White wanted to make a name for himself and be popular and be seen as cool. And he couldn't do that in a positive way, so he said, I'll do it the negative way. That's not honorable, my nigga. You don't stop and abandon a positive mission because you can't get money and fame off of it, because you're not getting the masses. Yeah, nigga. Charleston White ain't did nothing I can't do. Y'all think I can't book Charleston White on Urban Politicians TV? Yes or no? For niggas on here defending it, do y'all think I couldn't book Charleston White on Urban Politicians TV? Yes or no? I could book that nigga today 5 times, nigga. Facts. But guess what? I don't rock with that. I don't stand for that. I'm not going to abandon what I stand for to go get some money. I'm not going to abandon what I stand for. What you mean for the right money? What you mean for the right money, nigga? What he charged, a nigga got that, nigga. Really, whatever your favorite rapper for the most part. Well, let me say this. For the niggas that shop interviews, that do interviews regular on the internet, that sell their interviews, there's not one nigga on this internet that I can't book. No, nigga. The price is his price. Whatever his price is, I can go get that and flip that, nigga. It's already understood. I don't got a price, my nigga. I got to do it because I want to do it. It ain't no price. I could have booked him 5 years ago, nigga. It ain't nothing that he charged that I don't got, nigga. What you not getting? Whatever he charged to get booked, I got it. 10 times. Facts. Nigga. I ain't even trying to stun on nothing. I'm just keeping it a band. I'm just speaking facts right now. It's 1,000%, nigga. What that nigga charge and what he brag about, nigga been had that, nigga. And I got a platform of a real following. I got real viewers. All I got to do is go book that nigga. Hey, man, whoop-de-whoop. Ask them 20 controversial questions. Let them answer them. The money coming back. I'm going to make the money right back and then some. That's simple. It ain't even hard, bro. Y'all be thinking that shit hard for them niggas to book these interviews and ask these niggas these controversial questions. That shit easy, my nigga. I don't want to do that shit. Know that. Just know that. When you see Urban Politicians TV, I don't do that by choice, not by force. Charleston White wouldn't come on here now because he just seen shit I said about him online. He wouldn't come on here now. But before he would have came on here, nigga, he would have got paid. Nigga, I could have booked Charleston White for $500 years ago. Nigga, that's a fact. He wasn't charging $10,000 all the time. Nigga, this shit, we got to speak the real on here, nigga, if we gonna keep it 1,000. Any of them niggas y'all see, bro, they get booked. I can book them. This is not me flexing. I don't care about who got the most money. I don't care about who the richest. I'm not the richest. I'm not no multi-million-dollar nigga or none of that, bro, and I'm cool with that. But I'm just telling y'all the truth. I don't book them niggas by choice. All of them can get booked, my nigga. But that ain't on what I'm on. I'm building this shit on my own, nigga. I had a goal, I had a dream, and I'm sticking to it. Shout out to the Midwest. Shout out to the Midwest. I'm 38. What up? What up? I'm 38. Shout out to DC in the building, man. Hello, oh shit. My bad, y'all. Who all we got up here? We got DC in the building. Shout out DC. Shout out to Chocolate City. I just had to take care of some business with the people in DC just the other day. Actually, Friday. That was yesterday morning. I had to take care of some business with the people in DC. I woke up early. Had to make sure some business was straight. I got to do a little bit more business with them next week on that corporate side of DC. Finna go give me some collard greens, man. My boy say, sound like you in the old school. I am. Finna go give me some collard greens, man. Eat with my chicken. What we doing, y'all? Guess I'm gonna chill tonight. I was gonna do another video, but I'm gonna chill. I gotta figure out what the fuck going on with this Patreon. We got Chicago in the building. We got Tampa in the building. Yeah, we got the Flow Masters. Bet they always be saying they ain't got no more chicken strips. Say they got the chicken strips with the collard greens. If not, I'm gonna eat my wings. Y'all hit the like and turn us up, man. UFC tonight? Okay. Probably ain't gonna watch unless my boy Jay, my boy Pops hit me. My boy Pops hit me. I'm gonna pull up on them tonight. Other than that, I'm finna chill. If they watching UFC, I'll ride out there. But I'm late as hell. Shit, I'm late. I gotta go take a shower. Shout out to the whole Trey, man. Boy say ready to me in Detroit. I fuck with Third Ward. That's my shit, man. I love Third Ward. Third Ward really like my second home. It's crazy. I done had a few hoods be my second home, nigga. It was a point in time that Acres home, Lincoln City was my second home. That's why I was stomping it. It was a point in time Fontaine was my second home. And then it was a point in time where and I say that because I was just kicking it with niggas over there all the time. Oh, appreciate it. I got. Hey, y'all still got them tenders? Yeah, I know we can still make them. Let me ask one for you. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. How many tenders are 3. Yeah. What kind of size? The collard greens. What was the cornbread? Let me do the roll. What kind of drink? Y'all got that Coke Zero? Let me do a Coke Zero. You couldn't have came on a better day. Sure, we ain't got no Coke. We ain't been doing nothing but Coke Zero. Yeah, I got you. What kind of sauce you wanted up on? Let me do a Frenchie I mean, yeah, let me do a Frenchie and a ranch.
Frenchies and a ranch.
Yeah. And that'll work.
That's gonna cost us so. $11.80 at the window.
Bet, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Huh? Bet, I'm gonna do the Apple Pay.
How bad? You got a Pete Bro card. Look at his car. He got a nice one. And it sound mean. I mean, it sound mean. Yeah.
Appreciate it, man. 100. Yeah. Now you fuck with the whip. Did you hear about those preachers collectively take their money from Target? Somebody said they ran into me at Prospect Park, the one on the south. Now, I ain't hear nothing about them preachers, y'all. What went on with them preachers? This shit about to be so good, man. Y'all got to figure out the Patreon, bro. I got to figure it out. I got 2 people that paid. The people that paid the Patreon, bro, I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to make sure I get y'all for these months. Because I got to really sit down and figure out what's what, how to upload this stuff. I thought that shit was going to be easy, just like upload to YouTube, but they format is a little bit different. So I got to figure it out. I know how to upload to YouTube like the back of my hand, bro. I know how to upload to YouTube like the back of my hand. But when it comes to Patreon, I got to figure it out. But we going to have it, though. Just be patient with your boy, man. I got y'all, dog. We going to be raw and uncut on that motherfucker, too. Shout out to my nigga Dunnis, man. My nigga Dunnis said some real shit a while back, man. A lot of these niggas that's OGs is I'm losing respect for these niggas day by day. Post by post, interview by interview. They took money for the black people to come back and shop at their stores. And a lot of preachers y'all said audio messed up? Y'all said the audio messed up? The DEI shit? I gotta look into that. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I know y'all want to believe that DEI shit is beneficial to black people. It's not. I know that they want y'all to believe that. I know that they want y'all to feel that DEI shit is not doing nothing specifically for us, bro. Y'all can hear me though? Hit the light. That DEI shit ain't doing nothing specifically for us, bro. Cut my AC on. Y'all do know that, right? That DEI shit is not doing nothing for us. If you don't know, please know it ain't. What's up? On front? Yeah, bro, that DEI shit ain't doing nothing for black people, bro. Don't fall for the hogwash. Don't fall for the garbage. That DEI shit, nigga. Was doing absolutely nothing for us, nigga. But that's what the type of shit the Democratic Party and the people to the left, they want you to believe that shit, bro. They want you to believe that we finna go back into slavery, nigga, and we not. Who am I lying to, nigga? Who lying? Who lying, my nigga? I guess you believe we finna go back into slavery too, huh, nigga? Or you think we finna get deported too, huh, nigga? Fuck out of here, nigga. We gonna speak the real on this urban politician shit, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? We don't give a fuck about none of that shit, nigga. We got our own mind, we got our own brains, and we know the game, nigga. We know how to research, we know how to take time out of our day and get real information. But guess what? We live in this shit in real time. Y'all be wanting to give people credit for shit they did not do. That is nasty. Y'all be wanting to, that's some like delusional shit to me. What they say, delulu? Giving these motherfuckers credit for shit they ain't do. Well, we know these pastors be crooked, nigga. Like that nigga Peasy say, cut off all the bums, cut off. Like Peasy say, I cut off all the bums, cut off all the leeches. Don't even go to church. I can't trust the preacher. That's what I said, bro. I don't fuck with the DEI shit, my nigga. That DEI shit ain't for us. What you mean, hurt it? They removing it? Nigga, black women been flourishing in America. Yes, they are struggling as well, but black women been flourishing and making shit happen, my nigga, in America. Without all that shit, nigga. How many black mothers out here have raised single, and it's not a good thing because niggas would be better with a foundational home of traditional structure. There's a reason why you need a man and a woman in the house. A man show you how to be a man. A woman show you how to care for you. If you got a son, appreciate it, bro. All right. If you got a son, you treat your son how to be a man, and you treat your son how to treat a woman. Teach your son how to be a provider. You know, you teach your son how to interact with women. When you have a woman and she raising a son, you get that way of learning. Okay, this is how you handle a woman. This is how you deal with women. This is what they expect from women. You learn that from your mother. Nourishment and shit, nurturing and shit like that. Man, get the fuck out of here, dog. So you think that they just started, you want me to believe, like these other they just started firing black women when they got rid of the DEI shit, man? Shut the fuck up. Fuck out of here, bro. I don't give a fuck. They did not start firing black women because of that DEI shit, bro. What's the rates, nigga? What percentage? At what percentage did black women start getting fired because they got rid of the DEI shit? Let me know. I'm listening. At what percentage? How many black women, since they did a study on it, how many black women got fired since they got rid of DEI? Let me know. But preachers always taking money. This ain't nothing new. Preachers be fuck, man. It's some H-time preachers that got out. I done seen these niggas get out. But I'm saying, Nah, nigga, you tell me the percentage since it's so significant. How many black women since it's so significant, bro? If they ain't got no documented factual numbers on there, they pushing a motherfucking narrative. That's all I'm saying. Do they have documented numbers on there, bro? And don't let them tell y'all niggas don't be having jobs. Like 65 to 67% of black men in America have jobs, my nigga. This is a fact. Like 65 to 67% of black men have jobs in America. Just know that. Okay, Brandon say black women was when he cut the government jobs. Okay. Facts, Niners fan. That shit was for them and them. Now that's a different conversation. When he cut the government job, I can believe that. A lot of black people do be having government jobs. Now I can believe that, but that ain't what DEI is, my nigga. Don't confuse the two. DEI is not that. If I cut government jobs, that ain't me just saying, hey, I'm firing all these blacks. Just happens that, hey, for whatever reason, a lot of black women do be having government type jobs. Answering phones, bookkeeping and shit like that. But y'all stay up and stay blessed, man. I'm gonna go to the highs and do a few push-ups and eat some of this shit and take my ass to bed and get ready for this grind tomorrow, man. We dropping videos. I wasn't gonna do no video on it at first, but we gotta do a video on Nas basically slaughtering Ether and Jim Jones. We gonna probably drop that early. Finally got my fucking grass cut, y'all. I ain't had my yard cut in a fucking month. It's been a fucking month since I got my yard cut, bro. My yard man finally came and cut my grass. Y'all stay up and stay blessed. We're gonna have more shit coming. If I get a wild hair, man, we might come back and go live again later on. We'll figure it out, man. Y'all turn this bitch up. Hit the like on y'all way out. And I need everybody to come back after this video drop right here. I need y'all to start hitting the chat with ants, man. Start hitting the chat with ants and hit the comment section with the ants, man. Fuck it. Let's hit the comment section with the ants, man. Go back to the videos after the videos drop and hit the bitches with the ants. Y'all fuck with me, man. I'm finna go finish this mines. That's what I'm finna do tonight. I'm finna finish mines right now. Y'all stay up, man.